How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today I'm going to be showcasing my updated 4-2-3-1 custom tactics player instructions and going through why I've changed something so major, because I have made some drastic changes. You guys have been coming over to the Twitch stream asking me, what have you changed? Why have you changed it? How can we kind of get it into our game? So that's what we're going to go ahead and do today. Walk you through each individual tactic and show you everything that we need to do when it comes to what we're rocking. So let's start off with our defensive side of things. We are looking at defensive style of constant pressure, press on heavy touch, press on possession, loss, and drop back. We don't play drop back. We don't want to do constant pressure. I normally tend to go for press after possession, loss, or on heavy touch. Heavy touch has been my favorite one recently. However, this time round, we're going to go for balanced. What we're looking at doing here is just basically keeping the team shape perfect. If we want to press, it's something that I will initiate as the player. I want the team shape to stay exactly as it is, nice and solid and maintained, without any players drastically pressing, high up the pitch, pressing in the middle of my half. I don't want the AI to do that for me. If I want to do that, that is something that I will initiate myself with kind of pressing manually, which is a little bit more difficult to do, but I want the team shape to be nice, compact, no heavy touch, no press on possession loss. For our width, we are going to go with 4. Now, I did go with 3 originally for about the first 15 games of Weekend League, and then I changed it to 4. I found I was just getting exploited in this sort of area way too much. You can just see Robertson's tucked in like loads, and look at my right back as well. You can kind of clearly see that it's a very, very narrow width, even on 4 width. So I don't want to go any longer than that, and just want to highlight here the Mbappe that comes back and tracks that run for me, because obviously the Robertson is tucked in so much. I kind of needed that there for us as well. So when it comes to depth, what am I rocking? I normally run 5 depth. I normally run 4 or 3. It's personal preference here. I started with 3. So originally it was 3 depth, 3 width. It was too defensive for me, guys. I couldn't put up with it. I felt like to transition from defense to attack took too long. I couldn't really get into attack as much as I'd like, and it was just very, very defensive. You can see here, that's how deep the team is going to sit on the 4 depth and on the 3 width as well. As I just defend here, I'm pushing the Son kind of up that way. I'm not doing anything magical on the analog stick, just holding still really, and just kind of pushing him away and then just waiting for him to come through. Don't dive in those sort of areas in the box. He's not a threat when he's facing that way. He's not in front of the goal. Offensive style, let's take a look and see what we want to rock on this particular one. I normally tend to go possession. I don't do fast build-up. I don't do long ball. It's balanced or possession. I tried possession and I tried balanced as well. I think balanced is going to be your favourite man here. The reason being is that balance just kind of gives you the best of everything. When you have it on possession, it's very hard to create chances. Unless you are a player that uses L1 a lot, can initiate runs yourself, can get people moving forward. If you feel like your team is static, balanced is kind of the go-to. If you feel like your team is static with balance, then you can't really get much to it. I'd suggest using the L1 LB passes more, where you send people on a run, but then you could also look at maybe moving it up to fast build up as a possibility. That is a possibility. Width, we go with 4 on there, just same as the attacking, just to get the centre attacking mids, right attacking mid and left attacking mid involved as well. Players in box, we're going to go with 4. Now I did trial this on 6 to start off with, and I found that everyone was constantly trying to get into the box too much for me, and I didn't always have that simple pass on the edge, or just a man coming short or anything like that. So I decided to just go with 4, which works quite well for me. They will make the runs into the box, and we'll look at the player instructions in just a second, but they also show on the edge for you. So it's kind of the best of absolutely everything. I think that's kind of where we want to be when it comes to that front. Now let's go through the player instructions. You guys know I actually love having comes across his sweeper keeper on my goalkeepers. As long as you've got a keeper that's capable of that, it's got decent speed, obviously can come out and claim, you can do that if you want to. Fullbacks, I've always tend to have gone for stay back while attack. I've always gone with balance, this year. I decided to go with stay back while attacking, and I don't even go overlap on these actually, because sometimes they make that run through the middle. You've got to initiate these runs yourself. This isn't something that you can rely on for the AI, because they're going to stay back, they're not going to move. So you've got to make sure that you are the one initiating these runs directly with the fullbacks while using the L1 and the LB button. Guys, if you are enjoying this video, please do let me know by dropping that like button. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload every day at 5 PM. There is 75% of you that watch these videos that aren't subscribed, which is absolutely mad. And you've all seen more than one video. That's one stat that we're kind of seeing here. You probably watched more than one. So subscribe if you enjoy it. Also, we do stream every single day at twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. Head on over there if you are interested. So then, moving on to our next point, we are going to be taking a look at our left defensive mid and our right defensive mid. I have Fernandinho and Sissoko here. They are a little bit defensive. I do prefer having a box-to-box midfielder, but that's kind of what we were rocking with this weekend. And what we want to do with these is they are responsible for covering these strikers, covering the centre attacking mids. Your aim is to constantly keep dragging them in front of the striker, in front of the centre attacking mid, and blocking off those passing lanes. As we do here, passing lane is covered. He takes the touch. We then step in and win the ball back. These actually go on balanced cut passing lanes cover centre for me. Both of them on balanced. Bit different. I normally run one on stay back, one on balance. This is from a conversation with Zelonius. And what this does is it actually gives you the centre mids available on the edge of the box. Like you can see there, Zell was saying, he just finds it gives him a little bit more going forward. If I had, like, say, Shapeshifter Marcelo, it would have been much, much better. You do want a CDM that can shoot, because that gives you an option to take a long shot, skill move into the box. And even if you've got a centre defensive mid like Fernandinho, that's fine as well. But the whole idea with them is to have them getting forward, showing on the edge. But then, like you can see here, they're responsible for covering in that middle of the pitch as much as they possibly can and putting on that pressure. Very, very different from what I'm normally running. Now, let's look at the cams. This is so different. I've never ran this. I've never put this instruction on, really. I think I did it on a 4-4-2 like near the start, but other than that, never done it. Come back on defense, all of the cams get into the box across for the outer cams. Very different. What does that do? Like you can see there with St. Maximin, when they're on come back on defense, they are going to make it a brick wall for you to get in. I do have Son on stay forward. I want him to be my outlet. If I need to play the ball out of defence, boot it up down the line, he's going to be there at all times. Because you've got the three centre attacking mids on come back on defence, the striker, the game actually doesn't allow you to have that many midfielders and attackers come back on defence. It won't literally pull the striker back. So you might as well have him on stay forward. Again, conversation with Zell as we were discussing that. Check him out. A link will be down in the description. We're having a discussion with him and he was saying that kind of go to. And I did enjoy having Son there because I always knew that he was my outlet. He was the man that I could always look to go and find. Son was a very good card, by the way. I know you're going to be asking. First touch is woeful, pace a little bit of a letdown, but everything else brilliant, takes his chances, does really, really well. So how do I like this formation in comparison to my other 4-2-3-1s, the 4-4-2 for example? The 4-2-3-1, as I always say, is the best go-to formation. It is the most neutral, the most balanced, doesn't score you the most amount of goals, but it's certainly more, better at the back. So it is very, very solid on that front. Do I like this tactic and how I play it? No. I used it last weekend. I got 28-2 with it. At the time recording this, we are 19-4. Bit of a letdown this weekend. Do I prefer this playstyle? Do I think it's good? I really don't. I think it helps me concede less goals. I don't dive in as much because I've got so many men there to defend, cover those passing lanes, make it difficult for them. It's good on that front. But just to transition from attack, guys, you've got to be really, really slow in the build-up. So if you're a possession-based player, which I am as well, but on stream, it's boring to watch. I just really, really despise it, to be honest. It's not the way I want to play FIFA. Could it go ahead and get me a 29? Could it get me a 30 if I really try-harded as we got the 28 last week? Possibly. Maybe. Do I want to stick with it? I'm probably not going to be honest. I've hit Elite every weekend. We are good enough to hit Elite 1 if I really try hard as well. Am I bothered about going to the Elite 1? It'd be good for the content, but I just don't enjoy playing this way of FIFA. I'd rather get Elite 3, play attack in FIFA, than rather go ahead and get a 29 and 30 and play the way this formation runs, in my honest opinion. So no, I won't be sticking with it. What will I change? I will probably go back to press on heavy touch. I will go back to 5 depth. I will go back to possession in my attacking style. And I will play the game that way. And I certainly will take off, come back on defence on the cams because I just don't like it. If I want them to come back, I'll trap back with them myself. I think that's kind of how I'm thinking, kind of how I'm pursuing the formation. And I am going to be giving the 4-4-2 a bit more of a go. So if you want to see a 4-4-2 formation guide over the coming weeks, I do need to have some practice with it again. I haven't used it in quite a long time. Then please do let me know and I can get that arranged for us and get that kind of coming. 4-4-2, I really do enjoy the formation. I just found recently when I've been using it on champs and that, it hasn't been kind of as good as I would like, if I am honest with you. Also, you're probably wondering what am I planning on doing in terms of weekend leagues and stuff. We are still playing 60 games a weekend. We do have the Foot Champs highlights coming out this week for you as well. We are still playing 60. When I do go back to playing 30, I've played 60 now for months and months and months. When I do have a weekend of 30, that is the weekend where I will try and push, to see if we can get a 29. I've hit so many 28s this year. I would like to hit the 29, but I certainly want to do it in a good way. I don't want to just hit the 29 playing negative football and not enjoying myself, because it's not an enjoying play style in my opinion. I was actually quite surprised though, in terms of like goals scored, goals conceded. This weekend, I've actually conceded a bit more goals than what I normally do. Last weekend, we conceded 22 goals in the whole weekend with this formation and this tactic. And then this weekend, we've conceded a lot more than that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I was just, we hit 50,000 subscribers. We were giving away stuff in the stream. We were having a good, little party. So I don't know if that kind of played an impact of just having a bit of a boogie, having a bit of a sing-song. Friday night, I was in the sing-song mood. I can tell you that for now. I can absolutely tell you that for now. But yeah, that's kind of what I rock with this 4-2-3-1. So let me know how you guys get on with it as well. Before we do end this video, a lot of you guys do ask me, how can I support you as a content creator and kind of help you moving forward? You do have a couple of little options. On YouTube, you do have the ability to join the channel. You do have different perks. They start from £1 a month up to £5. And then also on the Twitch stream, there is also a subscription over on there. If you do have Amazon Prime, you do get 1 free sub to any streamer a month. If you wanted to link your Amazon to your Twitch account and support me over on the Twitch, you're more than welcome to do that. But I know you guys do ask on a regular. That's kind of how you can do it. If you have enjoyed this video, please let me know by dropping a like. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload every single day at 5 PM. I do want to thank you all very much for watching. All of the links for the socials, for the Twitter, Twitch, everything like that, it's all down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.